Good day and welcome back to another Dbz Dokkan battle video. So in today's video we're going to go through the Goku family category SBR, which is number 36 on the SBR stages. So for this stage, to start off with, I think you fight Vegeta family units in every stage. So the only card that I know of that would have a benefit against those Vegeta family units is going to be the Kaioken Goku, the Kaioken Tech Goku. This Goku, this Tech LREZA Goku, Super Saiyan 1, is going to have a bonus against some of them. Not all of them are extreme, unfortunately, so his full key bonus is not really going to kick in. But I mean, it's okay to still bring him along. I think he performs decently well. In terms of the team composition, it can be quite varied. So firstly, there's a whole bunch of them. They're all in the Kamehameha category pretty much, so you can basically run 18 Gohan lead, which is obviously very important. You can run Goku'S as a lead, you can run the Tech Kaioken Goku himself as a lead, you can run the LRSS4 Goku as a lead. Then not only that, also the decent units that you have a wide variety of the SS2 Gokus that are all EZA from that EZA area. You have the Namek Goku, the Cooler Movie Goku, you have the SSBK Goku, you have Strength UI Goku, you have SS3 LR Goku, you have God Goku LR. So yeah, there's quite a few options for the team just on the Goku side alone. On the other units you can use Goku'S, you can use Strength Goten, you can use Tech Ultimate Gohan, the transforming one that's just come out. You can use Movie Heroes SS2 Gohan, you can use Int SS2 LR Gohan. So there's a lot of units that you can use that are good for this stage. I've gone for double SS4 Goku leads. I think he's a great floater. He gains defense after a super attack on 12 key and on 18 key, so he's decently tanky afterwards, even at 55% like mine. His chance to evade super attacks and counter them also comes in clutch, 30% chance there. So he's a great floater. And I think if you're going to go for leads, you either need leads that you're going to run on both rotations, or you need leads that are going to float very well, because I think that's how you get good team balance and allow yourself to kind of set up for SBR runs. This Gohan is very hard to get. You have to finish all the ESBRs to get him. So you get him by doing the mono stage SBRs, but then you only EZA him, which makes him really good after you do all the ESBRs. So the problem with that is the ESBRs are very, very hard. So you may not have him for this stage, but if you do have him, he's very excellent to use. Once he's with a Goku, that damage reduction that he gets makes him super tanky. He can do very decent damage. And yeah, my Goku's family team, you're gonna have Goku's drifting in and out. But yeah, the active skill of the SS4, also obviously you'll see in the Vegeta family stage and in this stage and in any SBR where you see the active skill like the Spirit Bomb or the Goku'S active skill. You will see how effective that is. It can take out a unit. It's just super helpful. Just let Goku get his active skill off there. Very nice. Animations for the SS4s were just before the animations started getting good, like super good, but I still think they were out. They're not the most impressive, but I think that's cool. That just leaves room for improved SS4 LRs or full power SS4 LRs or an SS4 Duo card that's really going to have some cool animations, like the Gogeta that came out has some really top-notch animations. I think the GT cards at most are the ones that will most likely be replaced eventually by alternative LR versions of themselves, etc. Just because of how limited the category is, because of the show's run. There was only 60-something episodes. So yeah, but still, I really like GT. I like the style of GT, I want to say, more so than the story. Because obviously the way it was edited, cut and animated wasn't ultimately the best, but I think its style is really cool, and I think I like the Ozaru hybrid aesthetic of the Super Saiyan 4 a bit more than like the God forms, but I mean, to each their own. Both are cool in their own way. But as you can see, this Gohan is doing some decent damage, and he's super tanky. That agility Angel Resurrected Goku is super helpful in all of these stages because he generates orbs, he heals, and after he super attacks, he's decently tanky. I mean, he gains defense on the super attack, he gains defense and attack per orb. If you get him a couple of numbers of orbs, he won't let you down. I mean, he's not going to be the tankiest unit in the world, but he definitely won't let you down. So here you can see how we start to run into some problems key-wise for the tech LR Goku. His main issue really is key. It's a problem he's going to have consistently as a unit just because of the way his links work. He doesn't have a lot of great links, and the unit he links best with is Agility Bardock, who's also a great option for this team, especially if you link him with this Goku. So yeah, there's definitely some options here that you can use. Quite a wide variety of them. I mean, there's even SS3 Bardock if you really want to get going with it. I mean, SS3 Gohan as well. There's the SS4 Gohan as well. So yeah, there's a lot of options that you can take on this team. You just kind of need to think about it and kind of think about what you want to bring. Because most of the fights are two people. In fact, I think all of them are two people. You kind of want to keep that in mind. And one thing I've noticed the Goku family is a bit low on is stuns. So cards like Gohan and Icarus, and cards like the Strength World Tournament Gohan, Gohan Youth. That World Tournament Strength card that has damage reduction and can stun are going to be super helpful cards to bring to the stage. Because not only, can they help you mitigate the enemy and control the enemy, but they're also going to have a decent amount of defense and a decent amount of ability to bring to the fight. Gohan and Icarus obviously brings evasion and the heal, which is very, very good. And then the Strength Gohan brings his damage reduction, which makes him super tanky. And he's also a support as well for Super Class, which obviously makes up the majority of the Goku team. In fact, I think, is there even an Extreme Goku's family unit? Because I don't think any of the Bardock units are Extreme. Oh, there will be Raditz, yeah. So, yeah, Raditz is about it. But yeah, so still, like I say, nice stage. The team itself, very diverse. Got a lot of options that you can run on it. There's a different kind of makeup you can go with. You can kind of go with like the Gobros kind of design. You can go with like the Goku, Gohan kind of design, the Goku SS4 one or the Teen Gohan one. But yeah, lots of options. Decent category, so kind of go wild with it. Choose what you think works best. And I think overall, in terms of the whole team design and everything like that, I think your best bet is to run double SS4s if you have them. If not, run one SS4, 100% one your friend, and then choose whatever Goku lead is most appropriate for you. I think on any Goku's family team, because of how the SS4s generate their ki by getting so much extra for same type orbs and for rainbow orbs, I think on any Goku family team, the SS4 Gokus are going to be a useful option for you to use. They're definitely going to be a lot more helpful for you to use. And I think they're definitely better floaters. Although I think Teen Gohan is great. Defensively, he's one of the best units in the game, especially if he's got a couple dupes in him. I do think he lacks that kind of... he doesn't have an active skill, and you can't activate his transformation on this team, if I remember correctly, because you use Android. And unfortunately, Android 8 is not included in the Goku's family category. I mean, he wouldn't, because he's not part of his family, kind of. I mean, he is, but he's like a close friend of Goku from Dbz Saga, but I mean, he's not family. I mean, if Krillin's not included in Goku's family, then Android 8's not going to be included in Goku's family. But I mean, overall, definitely, definitely a decent category, decent way to kind of flow with it. As you can see, there's definitely 2 units per stage. So yeah, if you can bring some stuns, that's really going to help you out. Silences as well will really work in kind of securing this victory for you. I don't actually know of a lot of silencing Goku units barring the Tech God Goku from the movie. I think that's the only one, because I don't think Goku and Arale counts as a Goku family unit due to the Arale on the card. I know their pre-transformation can seal and he is a Goku, but I don't think you want to use that card because he's just not going to have the stats to compete in the stage. Maybe the strength Bardock seals, I think. Strength Bardock seals. I have a hunch, but I don't know if you want to bring Strength Bardock into the stage. But yeah, you can see there's quite a few options. If you can get some seals and you can get some stuns, yeah, definitely rock those, because that's really going to help you out. Because when you're fighting 2 units, as I've said a couple times, you know, being able to mitigate damage again 2 units fights and control the fight is going to help you a lot, because these units are tankier, they hit a bit harder than the 5 people, 4 people fight. You can't really like one-shot eliminate them. Unless you get like a crit on like a 6, 7, 8 mil attack, and even then sometimes they don't die. These units generally have an excess of 20 million health. So what you're going to want to do is you're really going to want to try and control them. But the way it works, as I've explained a couple times, is lowering attack is like a guaranteed control. It's less effective, but over time it's guaranteed. So by the 3rd or 4th turn, you're going to have them in a cycle of being attack lowered, which means you're going to be a lot safer. Stuns, not guaranteed, but they completely mitigate an entire turn of damage. So when they do hit, they're way more valuable than attack lowering. So it's really going to depend on what you can get and what units you have. If you have a whole bunch of units with a 70% chance to stun, you're kind of in the zone. If you don't, attack lowering may be the best bet. Evasion is also kind of similar. And damage reduction. Damage reduction is kind of like the, I'm just going to take these hits. Whereas evasion's like the, I'm going to survive these. As you can see, my health got very low there. Very low. But we get very fortunate in that we survive the turn and we have the SS4 Goku get the crits. We use a Princess Snake and we use an Icarus and we survive. So that shows that, even though these stages I would say are not the most difficult stages in terms of, difficulty comparatively to like ESBR or anything like that, they definitely can still catch you by surprise, especially if you don't take them seriously and you don't do them properly. But this active skill is always going to come in handy, and we're going to have this SS4 Goku kind of go off at the end and get some crits. But overall, yeah. Basically, to cut a long story short, this stage is pretty good. I don't think it's as hard as the Vegeta stage, because the Vegeta stage I think is a bit more limited, the units link a bit more wonky. Here you have a lot of units with stuff like Kamehameha, Super Saiyan, Prepared for Battle, all that sort of stuff. So Golden Warrior, so that's like 3 or 4 links on average. Even the SS4s have Super Saiyan and Prepared for Battle, so they link pretty well. And Kamehameha, so they link pretty well with like, there's a lot of it. They share Legendary Power, Super Saiyan, Kamehameha, and Fierce Battle. So I mean that's 4 links, which is pretty good. And he's gonna go off here and we succeed. But yeah, that's the Goku's family stage. I hope this helps out. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Cheers and bye.